My name's Mike McKeague. I'm the agronomist for Meriden Grain. We have a Pioneer Seed dealership, as well as we do retail fertilizer and chemicals at Mendota, Illinois. We have white mold in a lot of our fields. Something that every year we feel like is costing us 5-6 bushel per acre, even in a good year. And then in 2009, we had a devastating white mold infestation here with a cool, wet summer, and we had many customers' fields that lost probably 30 to 35 bushel per acre. I mean, we had soybeans yielding 20 bushel in fields that normally we would have, 50 plus or 60 even in a good year like last year. The problem is there really wasn't anything we could do other than a fungicide program of spraying is multiple applications, very difficult, the timing to do, frankly just not very successful with that. So I guess we started looking at other management things that we could do, and that's where we started investigating Contans. We grow some vegetable crops in our area, and the processor, it's Del Monte, they actually are contractually requiring that if you have lima beans that you use Contans. Well, lima beans, we know white mold is the #1 yield robber that we have, and so I guess if it can stand up under that pressure, it sure intrigued our interest that it could help us in soybeans. We went back to one of those fields that had really poor soybeans in 2009, and we put soybeans on soybeans in 2010, and we did Contans. We put a pound on in the fall and then a pound on in the early spring, and then we took it to yield, and we replicated it with our sprayer across the field so that we had 120 foot sprayed, 120 foot not sprayed, and then we took it to harvest, and the advantage to the Contans was just shy of 7 bushel per acre, so it was a real eye-opener for us. And I guess how we look at it is it's something we can do to take the sclerotia load off of our soils. All these other things that we do, fungicides, and if we could even make that work, we're still going to have that heavy load of sclerotia in our soils, which means we're always sitting there with the potential for another 2009. I guess where you could really see it was in the harvested crop, where you saw the sclerotia and the untreated, and then a far less, hardly any sclerotia where we'd use the Contans.